Hey, welcome to Neversink Farm, and congratulations on your purchase of a Subversive Transplanter. So you probably got a box like this. If you bought the tightrope kit, then it's going to come in a smaller box. You can put that to the side. I'll show you that later. So the spatula always stays separate. I can put that aside. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out all the pieces. These are the guide wheels. Then these are the closing wheels. Okay, you're gonna have a bag with the bolts. It's all the bolts should be in here. Okay, the carry handle. The chute, the plow, the handle, the upper portion of the handle, and the tray holder. Okay, so there's all the pieces. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the plow with the tray holder. Okay, which goes underneath just like that. Okay, so I put at the bolts and the hardware. All the bolts are the same, so you can just grab two of them. Okay, these are stainless bolts. I'm gonna put it straight through. Okay, you just gotta get it lined up. Right, it should be a tight fit. You want a tight fit. Okay, I'll put the handle right on top of it. Then I'm just gonna hand tighten these. Then you'll need, these are 1/2 inch, so it's 1/2 inch box wrench and a 1/2 inch ratchet. This is a ratcheting box end. You can use a normal 1/2 inch box end, or you can use a pair of pliers, but box ends are easier because one side you're just holding in place, and the other side we're turning and getting nice and tight. All right, nice and hand tight. Okay, these are locking nuts, so they're not going to come loose. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so once you get it tight, you're good. Okay, so the body's together. So this is the bottom of the handle assembly, and that's gonna go right here. Okay, it's just 2 holes. He's gonna line them up. It's the same bolts. Remember, they're all the same bolts. It doesn't matter. Okay, put them on by hand. I'm gonna tighten them up. Okay, just hand tight. Nice and snug. This is the handle adjustment for the angle, so that if you want to use that angle, that's what it's for. If you're not using that angle, you can just keep it on, right? And then put it on. I like the longest because I'm tall, so it's going to be the longest. It's the bottom hole. All right, push it through, get it through the other end, and you're good. Grab the extra one and just put it through so that you don't lose it. Okay. Right through here. Okay, and I'll show you how to set up that handle later. Okay, so there's 2 holes. You want to put one on the inner hole, and you see the wheel goes in 2 directions. One is where the center hub sort of sticks out, and one where it's not. That one goes to the inside. Okay. Okay, same thing. That one faces towards the inside. All right. Easy, right? So I put 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, these pins, right? The pins for the wheels. Now what we're gonna do is put the funnel, okay? And the funnel is gonna lay right on this bar, okay? Just like that. Let me turn it so that you can see it, okay? So it's just going right on this bar. You see there's 2 holes here, okay? And these are gonna be the last of the bolts. Okay, just take a second to line them up. So just gonna slide them through here. Okay. Putting the nuts on. Okay, so I'm just gonna swing it around so you can see. Okay. All right, so I just put the bolts through, the nuts on top, and same idea. Okay. Okay, just hand tight. Don't need to over wrench it, but you're not going to break. You're not going to break the composite. It's impossible to break. Okay, so just hand tight, right? You can see the bolt right in here. So you can ratchet it from this side, so that, because, you know, otherwise the handle might be in a little in the way, but. Okay, so the next thing, okay, so the last thing is the bottom composite piece, which goes into the plow. Okay, so you see it goes on the inside of the plow. And then there's 2 holes here, okay? And that, you see this is not bolts. There's a through screw, right? And this is so that when you're running through the ground, it's nice and smooth. Okay, it goes right through. Okay, and then you're gonna see it on the other side. And you can just get it started with by your hand. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. Okay. Right, and you want it to kind of pop through that side on the metal. And then put that in. Okay. Okay. It should easily go in. And then you use 2 Phillips. Right, one you're holding it in place. Right, and the other one you're going to turn. Okay, and then we'll tighten this one. All right, tighten as you know, hand tight, as tight as you can. Okay. Okay, in terms of assembly, that's pretty much it. Okay, now you have it nice and assembled. Okay, so now you're gonna need your closing wheels. Okay, those are the guide wheels, these are the closing wheels. Okay, now they're made to go on really easy on and easy off. Okay, you're gonna need your plows. Okay, now the plows go just like that. Okay, so they pull the soil back. You see that position? Okay, then we just undo the wing nut just a little bit. Okay. Then the wheels go on top of the closing plows, okay? And then you just use the wing nut to tighten it down, okay? And you put your finger underneath it just to keep that bolt up when you slide it in. And that is that. So I'm going to show you the handle so you can see. Okay. Okay, so if you want to use the handle going the other way, right, then all you do is you turn it around like that, put the pin through. Okay. For the narrow kit, we take out the inner pin, slide this in, and then put the inner pin back in, right? And we do the same thing on the other side. So if you got the narrow kit, okay, what it does comes with the closing plow and the wheel kit, and so it's the same idea. Okay, so I'm just going to undo that one wing nut, get it loose, pull out those two pieces. Okay, so you pull the plows out, put in the new closing plow. Okay, so you put in the plow, closing plow, throw the narrow wheel on there. Okay, that's all it is, just one wing nut, slide in your plows. And now these things are made, they're stainless, that you can bend them to how you want them. We will be coming out soon with different thicknesses so that, you know, from feedback on what you like and don't like. But for now, you just bend them how you want them. That's what I do. All right, so thanks for watching, and enjoy your new transplanter.